Last night, just several hours ago, Tesla CEO Elon Musk called Tesla Hertz's result on Tesla stock strange. Here's what he said. He said, strange that moved valuation, as Tesla is very much a production ramp problem, not a demand problem. Well, he's surprised that it was after the Hertz's announcement that Tesla stock started moving up, because we had a lot of good news recently, right, about the third quarter. Well, the step change in valuation basis had nothing to do with potential additional revenue, but everything to do with the dawning realization by the market of the rate at which this transition is happening right now, and the lead Tesla holds in the transition. But Elon Musk shouldn't be surprised, friends. Hertz Tesla deal was the cherry on top of all the recent news and amazing Q3 results, a sign that gas age has ended. The world is waking up to Tesla kind of future of electric vehicle future. This is good news that we're not going to mine a lot of gas and oil in the future as much as we're doing today. Also, 100,000 Hertz Tesla rentals will lead to 25 to 50 million people in Tesla seats over the next 2 years. Many new people will experience Tesla for themselves for the first time, and the media's stranglehold on the negative narrative will be irreparably broken. It's just Tesla now needs to be ready for more unbiased feedback and drastically improve its service. Demand is going through the roof right now, and Giga Texas and Giga Berlin are going to meet the demand. It means several thousand Hertz customers per day will be driving a Tesla for the first time and deciding they want one for their next car or don't. Demand problem is about to get a whole lot worse, I guess, when those Hertz customers drive their first Tesla. Maybe you should have a button for them to order their own in the settings, says Kim Paquette on Twitter. For rentals, it seems like you should be able to enter your Tesla login ID password into the rental car screen and have it retrieve your settings and use them. This deal, friends, with Hertz was months in making. Obviously, they don't come in just a day. They need chargers, but I think that was part of the discussion with Tesla. Chances are they have full self-driving, but the use would not be used till level 3 is in use and only temporarily as a rental future. Hertz made a great move here because they have a 500,000 vehicle fleet. The Model 3 come with LFP battery pack. Few repairs and cost of charging will be huge profit for Hertz and also for Tesla. Hertz wants all their cars by next year, not a decade from now. If they don't get them, are they going to wait or move on to the next manufacturer who helps them tick the green box? Let me know, friends, what are your thoughts, and what do you expect from this deal? Today I'm planning to contact other car rental companies and ask about their electrification plans to electrify their fleet. So once I get some feedback from them, I will let you know in my next report. So please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla and electric vehicle news, breaking news stories. And now let's go on to the next move. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. After announcing the news about purchasing Tesla vehicles, Hertz has released 3 ads this morning, friends. Earlier we thought there was only one ad, but looks like second ad and third ad also were released. Some people think it's very early because the orders will not be available until November of this year, but they are online and you're about to see it. It became known that Hertz Global Holdings placed an order for 100,000 Tesla Model 3s as a step towards its ambitious plan to electrify its rental car fleet. It will be the largest electric vehicle purchase known to date and is a great example for other companies in the fight to reduce CO2 emissions from combustion engines vehicles. So now it looks like there are a bunch of ads right now and released by Hertz. Not only one, there is a second Hertz Tesla ad which says let's go. One is 15-minute spot, another one is also 15-minute spot, and the third one is 30-minute I'm sorry, not minutes, second spots, and you're about to see it. Let's take a look at them together and talk about this.
So you want EVs, you have come to the right place. Is that Tom Brady? Yeah. Comes in to recharge, get software updates, you know.
Let's go. Let's go, Toast.
When life has you playing hurry up,
Let's go.
Hertz keeps you ahead of the game.
Let's go.
Introducing our all-new electric vehicles.
Let's go.
Our new EV rental fleet is the absolute GOAT.
Nice. Speaking of goats, is that Tom Brady?
Yeah, he comes in to recharge, get software updates, you know.
Same time next week?
You got it.
Cool. Let's go.
I think they're very nicely made, Ed. What do you think, friends? Let me know your thoughts. So Hertz Global Holdings has placed an order for a whopping 100,000 Teslas in a huge first step toward electrifying its rental car fleet and in the process of mainstreaming electric vehicles. Bloomberg reported the news early this morning, a few minutes ahead of the press release, notes Electrek, with sources who asked not to be identified and said that it represents around $4.2 billion of revenue for Tesla. It will be the single largest purchase ever for electric vehicles. The cars will be delivered over the next 14 months from an already tight supply of Tesla vehicles. Tesla needs to come up with better plan or quicker plan or some other ways to quickly start the production of Model 3. At Gigafactory Austin and also at Giga Berlin, because the schedule of deliveries is already very tight. Bloomberg points out that the cost of the order implies that Hertz is paying list prices for the Teslas and is thus not getting a discount for its large order, which car rental companies usually get from car makers. Tesla Model 3s will be available to rent at Hertz locations in major US markets and parts of Europe starting in early November, according to the source. Customers will of course have access to superchargers, and Hertz is also building its own charging infrastructure, as I said before. So here's what Bloomberg writes. Bloomberg says the electrification plan, which eventually will encompass almost all of Hertz's 500,000 cars and trucks worldwide, is the company's first big initiative since emerging from bankruptcy in June, and it signals that Hertz's new owner, Knighthead Capital Management and Certares Management, are intent on shaking up an industry dominated by a handful of large players who are typically slow to change. Now, what's interesting about this, friends, and I want to bring it to your attention, first of all, the ads look very good in my opinion. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But this is going to further speed up the electric vehicle adoption by the general public. Let's say John goes from New York to Los Angeles and for a business trip, and John has never had electric vehicle in his life and has never tried electric vehicle, never tried. He goes there and he sees Tesla available at Hertz car rental, and whether willingly or reluctantly, John decides to rent a Tesla. He likes the experience, and all of a sudden Tesla is in his mind, and this will speed up the transition of electric vehicle adoption in my opinion. So what do you think about that that ad? In a quick turnaround due to the high demand for rental cars, Hertz officially emerged from bankruptcy on June 30th, which allowed it to shed more than $5 billion of debt. The bankruptcy was because of the virus situation and because people were not traveling for business not much, and there was no rental very much. Now, Electrek thinks this is a huge win for Tesla and electric vehicles in general. I agree with this. Getting bottoms in seats will speed adoption. Electrek says it's interesting to see Hertz interim CEO Mark Fields leading the charge here, since Fields was ousted from Ford a few years back, largely for not modernizing the company and preparing properly for the onslaught of electric vehicles. It's also a big win for Hertz, since we, and I assume most Tesla owners, will look there first when renting cars. I'm going to assume that they won't expect to return the cars charged and hope they don't charge some recharging fee akin to like $9.99. They charge for gas if you don't return the car full. So I don't know, because then how are you, let's say you are in a busy trip, you don't have time, you can't charge it in 5 minutes, you need more time. But I think the situation may change once we have our cars charged at a faster speed. So in one of the ads, Tom Brady he is an electric vehicle guy and has been driving an electric vehicle for years. His celebrity will reach many of the middle American folks who have not caught the electric vehicle bug yet. This is a big mainstreaming moment. The other big thing to consider is how this is going to affect the supply of Model 3s. Tesla already can't make enough cars and is currently at a 1 million car per year run rate. However, assuming Austin and Berlin gigafactories get online soon, the car makers should be able to cover this extra demand in stride over the next year and 2 months. But that's really just the start. We have to assume that other rental car agencies will have to buy in to keep it up. Nothing but upside here. So now I think that I will not be surprised if we see other car companies buying Teslas, announcing their Tesla vehicle fleet next year. So can you imagine how many people will rent a Tesla only to realize, hey, electric vehicles are awesome, my next car will definitely be an electric vehicle? What do you think? How many? We will have the number if we know how many people or customers Hertz serves each year. Now, I think it is a huge that 20% of their fleet might be Tesla, because if we're talking about, they have about, Hertz has about 500,000 cars, and we're talking about 100,000 Tesla Model 3s. Now, going to 20% Teslas will definitely be a huge marketing boom for Tesla and for Hertz. Plus, anyone renting from Hertz will have a huge chance of getting a Tesla without even trying it. Now, the only thing that is not good maybe here is the price keep going up, and I still need to replace my Ford Escape, says one person under Electric's story. At least I have my Model 3 though. Now, and other people say, I believe when the next factories are online that the timeline for delivery will shrink. Yes, I think so, because once Gigafactory Berlin and Gigafactory Texas in Austin come online, the time will shrink. I think this is really exciting time for Tesla. Well, let me know your thoughts. This is Armen Hareyan from TalkNews.com. Please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news. Ring the bell so you don't miss my next coverage. Have a great day. God bless you, everyone, and I'll see you soon in our next report. Please give us thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it.